Everything is available this year. Let your imagination run wild. I am so freaking excited. If I had a time machine to go in a year from now, I would. I help my clients achieve the same thing. You can get out of toxic patterns, toxic beliefs, and then you can run wild, wild and free, darling. Wild and free. I'm freaking ready for it. Are you? Hello, 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 hello. I am so excited that you're here, that you're watching this reading with me. And we have a special guest, Krishna, featuring today.
I just wanted to do a different setup this time, and you've seen the door behind me, and I'm like, shot video, done a video from this angle, but as you can see, green is the light today. I did not realize if I do set up this way, it will go green. Like, there's a lot of green in Krishna, there's a lot of green in my hair, there's a lot of green in my sweater. Yeah, it has a lot of colors, but I just realized.
A lot of heart openings will happen, and we'll go a lot into the intuitive, into the magical, mystical realm of miracles and synchronicities. And I hope you're ready, darling. We're gonna dive deep. Before that, I want to share the story of why I'm doing an intuitive reading like this. Because last night was Gemini full moon. I was doing this reading for myself, and I realized I was channeling the messages after pulling some cards. There's a beautiful card spread that's here from last night. And my intuition said, you need to record this. There's someone out there who needs to hear this. So if that person is you, and if this reading resonates, drop a comment down below. I need to let my setup is stable. So drop a comment below and let me know if you find value in this.
So the card spread that I started with was 4 cards straight, and then Spirit just kept on giving me more and more cards.
I'm not gonna go deep into the cards, but I'm gonna give you the gist of what I see. You're my soul tribe. Darling, it's gonna resonate. And always use your discernment. Take what resonates, leave the rest. And if you're just coming here for the tea and for just listening it out, that's completely fine too. But I hope you take some messages out of this. And I have a very personal development growth style reading. So this is geared towards that. This is geared towards you experiencing this as an opportunity for growth. So I'll be sharing some more channel messages of how you can apply this information in your life. So if that's your tea, stay. If that's even your hot chocolate, stay. But if that's not your intention, I think you're in the wrong place. Goodbye then. If you are in the right place, oopsies. I need to get stable. I'm so excited. You can see like the energy is still buzzing. So something that I noticed at first was this a lot of moons in this cast. Like you can see like 1, 2, 3, 4. I had 4 moons. But this feels a lot of strong feminine energy and a lot of shadow realm, a lot of hiding, unconscious. And the other interesting bit too is there's a lot of sun as well. Like there's 2 appearances of sun in these readings. And the way I see this is masculine and feminine, right? Sun and the moon. And I see this year is a lot of balanced things. It's not an year fully ruled by the masculine like we are here to do, or ruled by feminine. This is the year where everything comes together. This is the year of integration. This is the year of balance. If you've been seeking balance, or if you've been seeking balanced growth in all areas of your life, this year is the one. Maybe this December month is the one, but the level of the cards show me that this is more than a month. Like this could be for you for this month, or this could also be something that you need to hear before you start planning for 2025. I'm recording this on December 16th. Yeah, December 16th. I did this for me because I wanted clarity. The most interesting bit was I was seeing this card, but I hadn't seen it before I had the whole spread. The first thing is clarity itself, like Ace of Swords. This is like thunder and lightning and clarity, just like that. Instant clarity, in the moment clarity. You don't need a lot of things to derive clarity now. Like it's so available. You just have to ask and it's given. Like you just have to stay open, be in the receiving mode. You know, we love the receiving mode. Feminine era, stay open and clarity will drop in. So my intention was to have clarity, and the first card that showed up was mental clarity. So I was like, we're on the right track. We're doing things. The second thing, apart from the balance and the clarity, third thing actually is there's a lot of strong masculine figures in this. I'm using Kim Kran's The Wild Unknown Paradigm. There's three fathers, which is the three kings, actually, the King of Wands, the King of Pentacles, and the King of Swords. So for me, this is a very strong masculine energies coming in, and they're coming in different forms. This is not just one form of masculine energy. There's protective masculine energy, there's thoughtful masculine energy, there's nurturing masculine energy. There's a lot of masculine. I feel this is the year a lot of us will be healing our masculine because we've been since 2020, we've been healing our feminine, we've been going in the soft girl era. I don't know about you, but I've been on that journey of self-love and everything else. And now we're translating it back and bringing that healing to our masculine side. We're bringing healing to our doing. How can we take action while staying rooted in our feminine essence? And for that, we need a lot of strong healed masculine energy that's coming this year, which was super amazing. And because this is a very balanced year, I see some cats that have this beautiful, colorful imagery, and there's not one color, there's a lot of different colors. And this is again a confirmation that there is a balance. There is beautiful, beautiful balance. Like, oh, yeah, I'm so excited for this year because this is where we all wanted to go, right? We wanted to go in a place where everything is valued, everything is seen and respected and loved and cherished and nurtured at the same rate. Like, we don't want to give up health for our job. We don't want to give our individuality for relationships. We don't want to play in the opposites. We want to come to this balance state, and balance look very different for each of us. We all are inherently desiring for this sweet spot, this balance in our own lives, and it could look different even in different seasons of life. So wherever you are, you're craving balance. This is a sign it's gonna come. It's gonna come, honey. You can stop it. So how can you be ready for balance? What is the shadow work you need to do? Where do you need to sit with yourself? Where do you need to heal that inner child? Where do you need to do the work so that the universe can come and meet you? So that the universe can come and hold you? How can you show up? How can you show up in a way that makes sense for you to step into that energy even more quickly and in a more easeful way? So here we are moving, we're shifting, and this is so synchronistic for me because I don't know how, but the universe is bringing all these things about quantum healing, quantum jumping. Even in the book I was reading recently, we have the concept of quantum jumping. And it's a philosophical novel. So I was like, I did not see this coming. And it's all a beautiful synchronicity happening. And I don't want to keep it to myself. I want to share it with you. So here we are doing the reading, baby. Doing the reading. The fun bit is you are ready to quantum leap. You are so ready to jump into the new timeline. How can you show up as the person that already has it? The habits, the behavior, the identity shifts. How can you embody that energy even more so universe can actually put you in the next part? So are you ready for it? That's a fun one. Something else to keep in mind this year, this month, whenever you are, is discernment. Looking at the shadows, looking at the old patterns, because these things will come up. Okay. It's not as easy as just, okay, universe, give me what you want, what I want, given. Ta-da, goodbye. What's the fun in that?
I cry every time I'm quantum jumping because of all the things that I need to go through, all the anger, all the emotions, all the sadness, all the grief. But if it wasn't there, what's the fun in that?
Boring. It's like a video game where you play the same game every single time and you level up and there's no dopamine hit you in. Like, I don't know about you, but to me, that sounds boring. Just boring. Plainly boring. Discernment on shadows and hidden truths. What is the situation showing? How is it reflecting back me to me? How is this person reflecting back some of my own beliefs? How is the situation reflecting back how I perceive things? What are What are the patterns I keep playing? If you can continue to bring awareness to yourself and change things, change the way how you look at things and the things you look at change. This is what we're talking about this year. This is what's happening. Like literally, this is what I see happening. And there are times when you may have to go in hermit mode. There are times when you have to do it with friends. There's different opportunities. There are collaborations, but also solitude in this year. There are moments where you need to go back in your bubble, light up that fire, and then come together with other people and do the thing and make the world a better place. Because that's what we're here for. Okay, if you don't know even better, what's the mark we've made? One thing that's been coming a lot for me, especially personally, and I feel it's the collective energy that the truth cannot hide anymore. The truth could be your patterns, the truth could be your potential, truth could be your purpose, and even the things that are keeping you away from it, the things that are taking your power away, things that are taking your passion away, a lot of peace there. Anything that takes you away, it cannot hide. It will be in your face, this close. You cannot run away from it. Not this time, darling. You cannot run away. You just cannot. This is meant to be. This will happen. No matter what, things will happen. There's some interesting numbers 7, 9, 6, 10, 12, 2, maybe 12 too, 10, 2, 18, and 3 that have appeared on the cards. I've talked about the light and dark patterns, like everything will be so beautiful, colorful. Like I can see rainbows in so many of these cards. I can see everything just being so magical this year, like literally magic. And right now, a lot of us are healing our throats. We are healing our wound of being seen. If you've watched my old content, if you're on my newsletter, you know this is something I've been talking about a lot this year. A lot. Being seen is the thing that we all are healing right now. And that's a lot in our throat chakras. Like and a lot of us are also healing our hearts. This is where I feel, and some of us solar plexus. So like this is the trinity we have been in, and now we're stepping into the third eye realm, healing where we can manifest so quickly, but also there's a focus on the physical realm of the third eye chakra, looking into people's eyes. This is such a fun message because it is for me. I know what it means for me in my personal life, but focus on people's eyes. You can see the truth lingering there. You don't have to trust their words. You don't even have to sometimes you can guess from their energy, but really look deep into their eyes. Like I'm looking into yours. What can you see behind their eyes? What is the intention? What is the motive? What is the energy? What's really standing out to you? Can you go deeper than the words? If you can, this year is going to be magical. Magical. The eyes are windows to the soul. If you cannot look someone in the eye, this is also a sign for you to see why. Explore with curiosity. Why can I not look this person in the eye? What do they represent for me? Where am I dimming my own power? Where am I dimming myself to fit into a box, maybe, or a perception or an identity, which is obviously a box? This person is putting me into, maybe intentionally or maybe unintentionally. This is just your perception. This is just a cage that you have built for yourself. How can you break out of that cage and fly? How can you do that, darling? This is the year, even when you are by yourself, even when you are in the solitude that we talked about, because there's this beautiful, beautiful hermit card. Like I just love turtle tortoise. I'm not sure which one is this. And there's this fire. Keep the fire burning. Keep this burning. This is the year we really have to stay the course, harness the vision, follow the vision, be there. You cannot loosen You cannot loosen the rope this time. Mhm. You've come so far. You have no idea how close you are. Keep the fire burning. Even if there's nothing outside that shows change, even if things are really hard in your face, accept them as lessons in this lifetime and still hold on. Keep holding on to the fire within you. Don't let it die. Don't let the fire die. Darling, you have so much potential and it can all manifest magically. An affirmation I've been working with recently is miracles can happen in an instant. Not a day, not an hour. Miracles can happen in an instant. So if that resonates with you, first of all, let me know in the comments if whatever is resonating. I would love to hear. But also just take that and change the way how you see things. Change. I love you so freaking much. I cannot wait to see how many of you actualize this potential next year and see this video. Come back December 2025 and let me know. But spill the tea, girl. Spill the tea. What have you really accomplished by next year? I would so love to hear what are the patterns that showed up. How did your shadows come? How did you fight? How did you keep that fire alive? How did you heal your masculine through your feminine? Okay, this is the next thing. I think we touched about it briefly. We're gonna heal our masculine with our feminine. So all the work you've done till now, all the healing that you've done, it's time to bring it in union with your divine masculine. And he is not outside of you, girl. He is within you because we have both these polarities. We have everything within us. And the way to heal your inner masculine is using the power that you've accumulated with your divine feminine. Use her to heal within you. How did you want men to show up and they didn't? How did men disappoint you? And how are you continuing that disappointment cycle for yourself? How are you doing that same harm to you over and over again and again? Let's take a deep breath. I feel it's time for a deep breath. And whenever you feel like, you can pause the recording in between and let the messages sink in. The feminine brings healing to the masculine. And what will happen when your inner feminine heals your inner masculine? Divine union within you. This is the most beautiful state because once we can go where our feminine and masculine are dancing together and they are just the best energy exchange within both of them. Oh my gosh, that's divine union. That is love. That is love. I want to bring this. I'm showing you some cards, I'm not showing you all cards. So one of the cards I pulled was the lovers.
I usually don't get this card until there's a heartbreak situation. When I get the card, and I've had those like 2 years back, and I was thinking, oh, I'm gonna meet the love of my life. He was a karmic lesson before the love of my life. So, anyways,
The lovers represent our inner union. How can we bring that divine balance, that harmony within ourselves? So, if you resonate with how I started the video, how I started it with inner masculine, inner feminine, having that beautiful balance and having a balance in all areas of your life, if that resonates with you, do a deeper dive in integrating your masculine and feminine because what I know for sure is a lot of us, especially those of us who have been working in corporates, tech sector, I've been that woman. We are conditioned to be so much in our masculine, and we have actually achieved a lot in our masculine, but we have never harnessed the power of feminine. We've taken this pause. Oops, we've taken this pause since 2020 to integrate our inner feminine, and we're harnessing it and we're learning to use those powers. And now imagine if you can merge both. The magic, girl. The magic. Like, can you freaking imagine? Can you? I bet you can't. I bet you can't imagine how much more powerful can you become? Can you? If you can, that's amazing. But most of us don't really see the level of potential we can open up once we integrate this. And I'm also speaking to myself over here. I have been harnessing both of these energies and learning to integrate them. And let me tell you, the level of clarity it brings when you really start seeing things for what they are, when you really start harnessing everything, everything within you. Like, don't leave an ounce of potential left. I have a mentor, and we were having this conversation 2 days back, and this is what he said to me, and this is coming very strongly. Greatness, it only takes everything. And greatness cannot be achieved just by the masculine or just by the feminine. It needs everything. If you're an ambitious woman like me, if you want to do more than what society told you that you can do, it's got to take everything. It's got to take everything, girl. You cannot play half ass. That's not the game we're playing. We're going to play full out. We're going to do everything in our freaking power to get what we want. Every single thing. We're not going to run away from our patterns. We're not going to run away from difficult actions. We're going to work either through our action and heal our emotion, or heal the emotion and start doing things with the discomfort. We have to take that step. And I trust and I believe that you can do it, even if right now you think that you can't. And if you need some help with this, I'm all here for you. There's a lot of things down below in ways that I can help, but really go into that. Like, your potential is legit limitless. Limitless. I hope you can see that. The last point was everything is available this year. It's a balanced year. You can have everything you desire. It truly is unlimited. Let your imagination run wild. Let it run wild. There's no other thing that I could have said. And then we had two beautiful Rumi Oracle deck cards that wanted to show up as well. And they are so in theme. Oh, but by the way, hello. Did I give my introduction? I'm Shubhangi. I'm a transformation and empowerment coach. I love helping my clients with their transformation journey, healing burnout, helping them overcome their inner child trauma, especially working with firstborn daughters because, hello, I'm one. I've lived under pressure and the shadows of ambition for such a long time and wanting to please everyone and living my life for everyone else but me. And then my spiritual awakening happened, and we're on a very different path. I help my clients achieve the same thing. You can get out of toxic patterns, toxic beliefs, and then you can run wild, wild and free, darling. Wild and free. I have healing sessions, I have coaching sessions. We cover everything. Like we go into your chakras, we sometimes read cards like we're doing right now. We do some EFT tapping. And sometimes we go into human design. My latest top session is Gene Keys, so I'm not doing it with my clients yet, but coming soon, coming soon. I can't keep it away from you girls, can I? Anyways, anyways, let's start. Oh, by the way, if you want to book a session, all the information is down below. And if you have any questions, my Instagram is also down below. So go into my Instagram, type me a question. And if you love the reading, tag me on your Instagram stories. I would love to see what resonated the most with you. Okay, we have the first card. When you see this, the way that I see it is there's a woman and she's holding someone in her womb, and that's how I feel our higher self is birthing us in this year. Like, this is the rebirth we all have been waiting for. This is transformation. This is transformation. The card is the all-encompassing hand. If I pick a rose without you, it becomes a thorn in my hand. If I am the thorn, I become the rose in your hand. The divine has held your hand for so long. It feels your sacred flesh as its own. The love that seals that divine hand fast is so powerful that one could spin the universe upon its axis, and still your hands would be joined, gently and enduringly. Be reassured of the blessing forthcoming in unwavering love and sublime friendship. So I also had in this spread a card about friendship and building things together. So if you've been thinking about building it with someone, I know I've had plans. This is the year to go for it. This is the year to go for it. Like for real, girl. Go for it. And the second card that I had is this beautiful galactic projection. A beautiful galaxy. That's how I view home. This is my home. I'm a star being. Starseed, star being, whatever. I belong to the stars. You do too. The card is called The Impossible Made Possible. Love creates infinite openings in the dark sky and shudders the earth with its magnitude. Okay, this is the one about quantum jumping. The human heart knows everything envisioned can manifest according to divine timing and grace. Yet the mind does quake with fear and at times will not listen to the heart. Is there any limit to the resources of the heavens? No. The divine has unbounded access to all that is and all that is yet to be. Trust the generous divine presence in your own heart. How beautiful is that? Like, I just feel so loved and held when I go through these cards. It's amazing how much love can pour through us when we're connected.
My hand stopped raining. We have to find a different setup.
There's so much magic this year. There's so much color. There's so much that's incoming. I'm so excited to hear. Like, if you come back a year later, let me know in the comments because I am so excited to hear about you and your stories. And maybe next year I'll do my own life review and share with you what happened and what manifested for me. There's a couple of affirmations that I want to share before I end this video. Go ahead and make them your own, make them your phone wallpapers, write them down in your journal, whatever feels wholesome to you. Just do that, okay? First one is it is not my will, it is the divine will. It is not my will, it is the divine will. Focusing on the divine aspects and letting that guide you. And the second one is actually what I said after reading the rooming cards. I am loved and held by the universe. Amazing. I am loved and held by the universe. Just feel into the depths of someone seeing you, of someone holding you and loving you and showering you with unconditional love. Oh my gosh, that's amazing, isn't it? Third one. I trust the generosity of the divine. I trust the generosity of the divine because I know that someone is taking care of me and they're loving me unconditionally. So they don't place condition on my desires. They are generous. So I trust the generosity of the divine. And the final one is with divine love, impossible is made possible. Impossible is made possible. It was actually with this card, the impossible made possible. And just adding the word with divine law at the start of it, it makes a beautiful affirmation. Like there's so much love that poured through me yesterday when I was channeling all this. I cannot wait to hear how you received this love and which of these things resonated for you. I hope that this reading goes to whoever really wants to see it and is ready to receive it. So if that's you, I am so excited for you, honey. And I cannot wait to hear your transformation story. I cannot wait to hear what you create and if there's any way I can help. And if you want to go deeper, everything's down below. My one-to-one session booking links are down below. My free workshops are down below. So you can browse through and do the thing that you want to do. And if you're seeking clarity, I have a 5-day journal that's amazing, makes you reflect on the past, stay in the present, and plan for the future at the same time with set of activities that are spread over 5 days. It's free. You can download and start doing it now. That's also linked down below. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. So come back in December 2025 and drop down whatever manifested. I am so freaking excited. If I had a time machine to go in a year from now, I would. I'm freaking ready for it. Are you?